Linkin Park are back together. Never thought I would say that here in 2024, but it's happening, and I think it would be rude not to, first of all, mention how dearly missed Chester Bennington is. And we already knew that, but like hearing them play that live set just really like makes a grown man cry, especially if you're a diehard Linkin Park fan, or even if the band helped you out in stressful times of depression, or even if it was just they're the band that got you into music. Maybe you hated music before, just like me. I I didn't hate music. I just didn't get it when I was younger. I didn't understand why people were so into it when I was like in my teenage days. But Linkin Park came along and they pretty much flipped everything upside down. On I literally got into music because of them, and everybody has their own story of like how Linkin Park affected them or like impacted their lives to make them uh, stop committing suicide or to save their lives, or perhaps it was just they didn't really understand why music is such a big thing, and then Linkin Park came along and just tore the house down and gave everybody something new, something fresh, and that's what they're trying to do again. This is a new generation, a new era of people who have like grown up with devices, mobile phones, connecting to each other a bit more. Wherein back in our days, early 2000 and even before that, there was no such. It was really hard to connect with people. We didn't have any devices, and so this generation of people, their opinions are apparent. They're bold and they're instantaneously processed and received. Uh, so um, this would never have happened in the beginning, even without the use of social media in 2000. It would never have happened, I don't think. But I just think because it's a reunion tour that they've got scheduled, they really have a lot to. They've got a big point to prove. They've got this. This is their shoes that Chester Bennington's shoes are just impossible to fill. Next to impossible to fill. You just he embedded the songs that he sang, and they're embedded, and nobody else can touch them. No one. He was one of a kind. He's. I was actually in the Philippines when I found out he passed away, and I cried like a baby. And and I cried like a baby when, well, not like a baby, but I had tears when I felt there was something missing. I can understand why they come out on stage. It's good that they started with a new song, something fresh, something new. Like, whoa, what's this? And then they started playing their old songs, already established songs, which are synonymous with Chester. Like he made them his own. Like there's it's like writing a book. If you write a book and like word for word, nobody else can ever write that book the way you wrote it. No one. Like word for word. It's the same with the way Chester has made these songs his own. You know, but it doesn't. If he was a solo artist, he still would have made it. Just it's a bit different when it's a band. Uh, you've got the support from your guitarist, your keyboardist, your your scratcher, disco. I can't remember what it's called. DJ. You've got the rapper and drummer, bassist, and pretty much. I don't think that you can really. I don't think it's really fair to say that um, Linkin Park should just stop completely. I mean, I think it's good that they're like moving forward. Um, be it may, that they've got a new singer who is who has a unique voice. I like her voice a lot. I really do. I think a lot of hatred is coming from people who are too too deep in their comparisons. They're comparing Chester to the new singer Emily Armstrong, and you pretty much that's what you do when you compare things. You're always going to have something negative coming out of it, and that's what people have done. There's always going to be a negative in comparisons. That yeah, she's singing his songs, um, but what else were they supposed to do, huh? They can't exactly just play all their songs because they've got a new album coming out. So they can't just go on stage and just play all their songs, all their new songs, because then it would just be a great big giveaway of, you know, you've got to make money, right? Doing what you do, they've got to make money out of this album. They can't just do free giveaway songs. You can't just go on stage and play all your new songs on your new album that's not come out yet. So what you're gonna do? You play one new song, that is a straight up that is the right thing to do, and to give them a taste of what's to come. And it's pretty much what else were they supposed to do? This is me defending them. What else was Linkin Park supposed to do? Like play one song and then just walk off stage and just be like, yeah, that's all you're getting. Like the reason why they played their old songs is because to break her in, to break her into, you know, into because she's center of attention now. She's pretty much the co-lead singer. There's two lead singers. Well, rapper and a singer and a screamer. Well, all in one, I guess, whatever. But there's two people singing, right? And this girl, Emily Armstrong, she's probably just got all these emotions. She's probably had stage fright. She probably had, she probably just was. She was probably terrified of walking out on stage. Having all this weight on her shoulders of expectations, and she killed it. She actually absolutely nailed it. If you ask me. However, you've got everyone that wants to compare her to Chester Bennington. Obviously, you're going to have a negative. You're gonna come out with some negatives and some positives. But most of the time, when you do mistakes, it's not. I don't think it's a mistake. But when people think it's a mistake, they're obviously gonna shoot it down, and that's what they're doing. They're trying. All the negative people are trying to shoot it all down. Not let anybody else. Not let this happen. It's really sad. It's like cancel culture. You only do cancel culture if it's something that's like, economically impactful that could potentially extinct certain species. That's the only reason why that would occur. But this shouldn't have to be anything like that. These cancel culture people, they're going about it the wrong ways. Just appreciate it. There's nothing better than you can do is to appreciate it. Anything less than appreciation is just low. It's below the belt, and it's not allowing it to. I don't think Linkin Park are gonna, Linkin Park 2.0 or whatever you want to call it. I don't think they're going to last at all. I mean, with all the negativity floating about, it's really sad. It made me cry. Reason why I cried is just because I don't know, just a whole world of emotion. I guess I don't really cry that much, but like when Blink 182 released their One More Time song, that made me cry. You know, and this has made me cry as well. I just get emotional, and I do think we should let them have a chance, give them a chance. At least they've got an album coming out. At least see how it goes. Oh man, I do respect, and I like they literally Linkin Park are the reason why I got into music, and I just want people to just stop throwing hate around, because this band literally saved millions of lives, right? And they could potentially save millions of lives again, and you got all this coherent cancel culture, parading around online, keyboard warriors or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. It's a new era. It's a new generation of people. Fresh. This band is probably fresh to millions of people. Still fresh to them. But for us, the previous generation, like we who was with them from the start, or even from the middle, we some of us have been there since the beginning. We just want to see them thrive. We want to see where this goes, and it's divided people, because some others, they've been there from the start, and they just saying stuff like, "Oh, this isn't my Linkin Park," and what, like, do you expect it to sound the same? Of course it's not going to sound the same. It's Linkin Park's too big of a name to just drop, and Mike Shinoda is smart. He's in doing it. You don't just make a new name. Because it doesn't register. It won't register properly. With people, they'll be like, "Oh, what's that band?" But if you say if you call yourself Linkin Park, people already know who you are. So, you've got to call yourself Linkin Park. And that's what they've done, and people are just shooting them down. And I don't think it's very fair for the people that want it. The people that don't want it, they're obviously got their. You're entitled to your views. You're entitled to your opinions. I just think you gotta give them a chance. You gotta give them a chance to see where this goes. And I just get emotional when I listen to their performance. It's really emotional. I just really want to see where this goes, and I hope you all can get behind them and change your mind a bit and realise, yeah, this is a different era. This is a different Linkin Park with certain aspects that are similar. Not everything's going to be the same. Of course it's not. Just accept it for what it is, That's the key to life, is acceptance. Acceptance. Even if you think it's really terrible, the band want it. We should at least appreciate it. Just start appreciating it. Stop spreading hate. Ugh. Anyway, this is Duckman Mascot saying, what do you think about this? What do you think about all this controversy that is created? Are Linkin Park going to survive? Are they going to do these shows that scheduled for? Are they going to play them? You know, what do you think's going to happen, or what do you think should happen? But try to be nice about it, please, because just be nice. Acceptance is key to life. Okay, let's see where this goes. Peace out.